Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the Grit Culture. Man, I want to talk about this Brett Favre thing that's been going on. It's been going on for probably about a couple weeks, but I haven't, I haven't talked about it. I haven't done a video on it. Been waiting to really sit down and make it. But yeah, this is ugly. It's an ugly situation, and yeah, from the looks of it, man, Brett Favre is a complete piece of shit. All those governors down there in Mississippi that are taking part in this, and just think, man, they say Mississippi is one of the stingiest, man, when it comes to government resources, when it comes to their welfare programs, or just anything, just to help supplement the people who are impoverished. Said they're the strictest, they're the stingiest, man. Then you have the situation that's going on, in Jackson, that's been going on with the dirty water, which, it's like that all over they're finding more stuff. They just came out talking about how there's lead all in the water in Chicago. So see, that's what I've been talking about. A lot of that affects with the mental issues that you see, as a theory. You know what I'm saying? Just as a theory, those are things that you got to ask, and those have always shown signs, and they've shown proof to lead to those things. So when you see all this stuff, man, going on in these cities, man, you gotta, like I said, there does have to be accountability, but you do got to start looking into reasons like that, biological, scientific, whatever you may call it. But yeah, down there in Mississippi, man, they already had the situation with their water, and I still think went with wild water for weeks, man. And it was a situation that should have been addressed, right? And they still haven't, been able to get all the funds, talking about, really put all the funds that, really put, it hasn't been put into the system to provide clean drinking water or usable water for the people down there. And then even in the aftermath of them getting it all together, the water is still coming out, brown. It's basically unusable, man. It's unacceptable. Like I said, especially when the problem was brought up countless times before. But knowing all of this and the infrastructural problems, and you see this level of corruption going down, taking out the city's money for the people who don't have money, and you're putting it aside for a multi-million dollar. Let's say Brett Favre is worth almost $100 million. He was a star. I believe it. He was a star. He was a Hall of Famer. But none of that shit matters. None of that shit matters. When I say star, Hall of Famer, talking about as far as, he's got that much money. He's got the money. He's got the money, endorsements, his career, all of that. And they're putting aside money for his daughter's volleyball court. A volleyball court means more than people being able to survive out here off the taxpayers' money. And he knew what he was doing was wrong, because they had the text messages and all of that, trying to make sure that he doesn't get, that it doesn't link back to him, and he doesn't get brought up on any charges. Man, corruption, absolute corruption, man. We're gonna see where this goes, but yeah, from the looks of it, like I said, you always want to presume somebody innocent until proven guilty. But yeah, this looks bad, and looks like Brett Favre needs to do some extensive, not just Brett Favre, but all of those politicians, the one that are even the ones trying to rat out everybody and trying to absolve themselves from the situation, or saying, it was wrong, or man, they all need time, especially for something like this. This isn't something to be taken lightly, man. Y'all sit up there, you were in a government program. It's a socialist program. Y'all need to be held accountable. When you're put in when you put in charge of people's money and their lives are on the line. But this is about as low as you go. Stealing money for a volleyball court, man. Bro, what a piece of shit, man. And this should be getting more, it should be getting a lot more coverage. I understand. I'm not going to sit up there and say, oh, ESPN should be, because it's, I don't know. Well, no, because, yeah, it is sports related, and they've been talking about Ime Udoka and all of that. I mean, I know he's still an active player, active participant within sports, whereas Brett Favre's not, but, I mean, nah. They need to be on top of this, especially with Brett Favre's status. That shit, they should be talking about this every day. But I don't know. I ain't gonna tell them what to post or anything like that. But if you're not aware of this story, take time out. You know, it's all over. There's multiple articles about it. Read about it and let me know what you think in the comment section about this. But I don't even know how, you know. You can have your side and you can have your point of view, but I don't even see how anybody could spin this into something positive or justify in any way what's being done. This is criminal. This is criminal to the highest degree. Criminal to the highest degree. So let me know what you think in the comment section and hit that subscribe button. And I'll holler at y'all later.